Hello, my name's Joanna and I'm the Deputy CEO of Quaggy Development Trust, and today I would like to tell you about Floella Benjamin. Floella Karen Eunice Benjamin was born on the 23rd of September 1949 in Ponte-Pierre, Trinidad, and she is one of 6 siblings. Floella had a lovely childhood until her parents decided to emigrate to England. They left Floella with a cruel foster family who did not treat her or her siblings very well. In 1960, Floella was delighted to be coming to England to be reunited with her beloved parents. Her joy and excitement of being in a new country soon vanished when she encountered racism for the first time. For her, it was everywhere. Neighbours, people walking down the street, her peers at school and teachers. Aged 14, Floella talks about suddenly seeing people's colour before she saw them, and would end up getting into physical fights as they had hurt her, so she would hurt them back. Then one day, Floella heard a voice asking her what she was doing, why she was fighting when she came from a home of love, and she was to stop fighting with her fists and start fighting with her brain. And that is when she learnt to smile. As winners smile, this self-belief carried her through her teenage years. Leaving school at 16, Floella joined Barclays Bank, and her ambition was to become Britain's first black woman bank manager. After a while, she realised her ambition was not going to be achieved, and so during her lunch break she would go for auditions for plays and musical theatre. Floella was successful and got a role in the musical Hair, insisting that she would not take her clothes off as her mother wouldn't like it. In 1976, Floella began presenting Play School and then Playaways on the BBC. She has also written numerous stories, usually for children, and has published her memoirs, Coming to England, about her experience as a teenager in 1960s Britain. It is used as a teaching resource in schools to teach modern history. In 2010, Floella was appointed a Liberal Democrat life peer, and she became Baroness Benjamin of Beckenham. She wanted to reclaim Beckenham for her parents. When the family drove down the street to look at the house they had just bought, police cars surrounded them as a report had come in saying that a black family were in the area and stealing the fixtures and fittings of a house. This did not put off her mother from moving in, and they continued to suffer more abuse, such as dog muck being posted through the letterbox and families moving out as they had moved in. Now Floella is told that Beckenham loves her, and estate agents tell prospective buyers that this is a street Floella Benjamin lived in, and how the house prices continue to rise. During her time in the House of Lords, she has campaigned for a Minister for Children, seatbelts on buses and more diversity on television. In 2019, she was awarded a damehood, and she still is an advocate for children's rights. Baroness Floella Benjamin of Beckenham, performer, author and singer, once said, "Children would write to me when I was on Play School and say, 'When I grow up, I want to be just like you,' and they would send me a photograph of themselves, ginger-haired and freckles, because they didn't see colour. It was interesting. They saw the spirit of the person who'd come into their lives."